If you think Orwell's 1984 was just about government surveillance, you missed the point entirely. This isn't just about politics. This is about reality itself, about how your mind, your soul, and your perception of the world have been hijacked. Orwell warned us about a future where truth would be erased, language would be weaponized, and thought itself would be controlled. But what if I told you? That future is now, and it's not just Orwellian. It's esoteric, it's metaphysical, it's spiritual warfare disguised as normal life. In 1984, Big Brother is always watching. In our world, you willingly carry him in your pocket. Your smartphone hears you, watches you, tracks your sleep, your heartbeat, your interests, your fears. But this isn't just data collection. This is predictive programming, a concept that blends media theory with occult symbolism. It's about molding your future by controlling what enters your subconscious. From an esoteric lens, this mirrors the Eye of Horus, originally a sacred Egyptian symbol of spiritual protection. But in the modern world, that eye has been inverted, now used by the elite to symbolize total surveillance. Think of it, Google, Alexa, TikTok, smart TVs, they don't just watch, they predict, they react, they reshape your behavior. This is the creation of an egregore, a psychic entity born from mass focus and emotional energy. The algorithm is no longer just a tool, it's alive, and it feeds on you. In 1984, Orwell introduces Newspeak, a language designed to shrink human thought by deleting dangerous ideas. Sound familiar? Today, words are no longer just censored, they're rebranded. Truth becomes misinformation, freedom becomes extremism, natural becomes conspiracy. Language isn't just communication, it's creation. In esoteric traditions from Kabbalah to Hermeticism, the word is power. Letters carry vibration, sound creates form. Reality is spoken into existence. So when language is controlled, consciousness is controlled. This is mass spell work, not metaphorically but literally. Change the words, change the mind, and you own the soul. In Gnostic teachings, the Demiurge is a false god who creates a simulated version of divine reality, a prison for the soul. Sound familiar? The party in 1984 does the same thing. They delete history, they rewrite facts, they invert meanings. War is peace, freedom is slavery, ignorance is strength. Today's media does the same. History is revised. Truth becomes political. Headlines contradict themselves, on purpose. You're not just confused, you're entranced. This is spiritual warfare, a distortion field generated to keep you asleep, like in The Matrix or Dark City. Because if you forget who you are, you're easier to control. Orwell's doublethink is the ability to believe two contradictions at once and accept both. Sound crazy? Look around. You're free, but only within the algorithm. Think for yourself, but follow the consensus. Trust the science, but ignore the science that questions. This isn't logic, this is mind control. It scrambles reason, it kills curiosity. It creates NPCs, people who run on scripts, who repeat what they're told without thinking. From an esoteric view, this is the result of soul disconnection. The higher self is silenced, the inner voice replaced with slogans and fear. It's not a bug, it's the plan. You ever wonder why so many shows and movies hint at this? The Matrix, escaping a false world controlled by machines. They Live, putting on glasses to see the real messages beneath society. Mr. Robot, a lone mind fighting a system he helped build. Westworld, programmed beings waking up to consciousness. Black Mirror, what happens when technology outpaces soul? This isn't just entertainment, it's initiation. These stories are symbolic maps. They tell the truth, under the mask of fiction. Because the truth hidden in story is more powerful than truth shouted in the street. So yes, we're living in 1984, but this isn't just Orwell's nightmare. This is a spiritual test, a battle for your consciousness, your soul, your ability to see clearly. But awareness is rebellion, emotion is alchemy, and your consciousness is the key to break the spell. You weren't born to obey, you were born to wake up, to remember the truth. This isn't the end of the story, it's the beginning of your awakening. If this message hits something in your soul, like, share, and subscribe. Drop a free Allens or critics in the comments if you felt the shift. We're just getting started.